Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, which means a couple of different things. It means it's cold outside but warm inside the Curb Event Center. But it also means the students are on Christmas break, which means the crowd will be a little bit lighter in the Curb Event Center perhaps today. Boy, they're going to miss a tough one. It's the Belmont Bruins facing what we might call a tall challenge against the Kentucky Wildcats. Forgive me for saying a tall challenge, but the Kentucky Wildcats have some incredible size. I'm Rich Steiner, joined by Ellie Harmeyer-Strutz. Landon Seacrest will be along shortly. Ellie, this is a tall Kentucky team.
It is a tall Kentucky team. Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be a task for the Belmont Bruins today, facing a team that's really outsizes them.
Yep.
Let's take a look at your players to watch. Let's talk.
Yep.
Let's talk first about Kentucky's Clara Strack.
Yep.
Or excuse me, about Tiani Key.
Oh yeah, Tiani Key. So of course, Tiani Key hasn't been, the leading scorer of Kentucky. However, she has been a very, very consistent scorer and player. She's coming off a double-double game against Central Michigan last game. I think she's going to be feeling good coming into this game. She's a senior. She has a lot of experience. I think she's going to give Belmont a little bit of a run for their money.
And at 6'4", she's one of the tall tasks.
She is one of the tall tasks.
So. All right. For Belmont, you're looking at the player who perhaps has the toughest job today,
yes.
Hillary Fuller.
Yes, she definitely has a tough job. She has a tough matchup today. She has, 3 individuals who are definitely taller than her that she's going to be playing against. But I feel very confident in Hillary. She has come into her game this season. It's been really enjoyable watching her, and she's been, again, a very consistent player for Belmont. And I think she'll have a good game for Belmont tonight.
All right, going to be needed for the Belmont Bruins.
Need it,
Let's go check in with Landon Seacrest, who is standing by on the sideline to give us his take for what he expects in
Belmont
this
head
contest.
coach is fearless when it comes to scheduling. Bart Brooks knows what to do, knows how to get the big dogs and the big cats, in this case, to the Curb Event Center. Kenny Brooks and company are here, and Coach Brooks of Belmont is going to show everyone why there's nothing small about his Bruins here in this game on this Sunday afternoon. Rich?
So much, Landon, and you'll hear us this afternoon talking about two Coach Brooks,
yes.
as both the coaches of these teams are named Coach Brooks, and they're
yes.
both dandies. Yes. I love them both, absolutely love them both. Belmont's in the home white with the Navy letters and numerals outlined in red. Kentucky has the road black on with Kentucky blue letters and numerals outlined in white. Belmont will move right to left, and Kentucky left to right. It appears that Quinn Eubank at 6 feet even will get the unenviable task against jumping against Tiani Key at 6'4". We're ready to go. From the Curb Event Center, cold outside, about to heat up inside.
It's good to be inside.
Yes, indeed. Kentucky will control the opening tip as the Wildcats have first possession. Strack on the left side. And I mentioned her name earlier. We're going to keep a close eye on her as well.
Yep.
Averaging a double-double. Oh, nice move to split defenders. Yep. And Kentucky takes the early lead, and that was Jordan Obie. Take a look at the Belmont starters. Jones, Tripp, Fuller, Strickland, and Eubank. Jalen Banks still unavailable today for Belmont. Inside it goes to Hillary Fuller. Nice head fake.
They took away her right hand, and she spun back left. That's what she's going to have to do the whole game, though.
The little head fake was helpful. How about your Kentucky starters? Morgan, Obie, Key, Hassett, and Strack. Down low, another nice drive, well defended. And we're going to get a loose ball foul called on Belmont.
I think it's on Tripp. Yeah.
Yep. Sanaa Tripp is called for her first foul. Sanaa making just her second career start today for Belmont. By the way, starting lineup is presented by R.J. Young. Nice inbound set play. Yeah. The layup is good. And Kentucky's lead is 4-2. Amelia Hassett with her first 2 points of the day. Fuller picks up the dribble. Passes off to Tootie Jones. Tootie Jones finds an open Hillary Fuller. She's short on the three. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Kentucky comes in ranked number 15 in the nation. I think this is the third top 15 team out of the Southeastern Conference that Coach Bart Brooks has scheduled.
That's what he likes to do in the non-conference season. He's getting them ready for March.
Obi on the left side lost it, but last touch by Belmont. So Kentucky will inbound it. They'll put fresh 20 on the shot clock. Tony Morgan dishes inside to Strack, and it's knocked out of bounds by Tootie Jones.
Good read by Tootie to collapse. That's what Belmont's going to have to do this game.
Outside shot up for three, hits front of the rim, off no good, but there's the rebound. Boy, this is a good rebounding Kentucky team. Second chance effort for three is good for Tony Morgan. Tony Morgan averages almost 12.5 points per game. So you think, my goodness, she's a point guard that scores a lot. She leads the nation in assists.
Wow.
Sanaa Tripp. And she scores a lot of points.
And she scores a lot.
Quinn Eubank back to Sanaa Tripp. She thought about a three. Now get it back to Hillary Fuller. She will spin on the drive, turnaround fall-away jumper. A little strong, rebound Clara Strack. And the steal for Tootie Jones. Maybe a little surprised Tootie didn't try to create something before all the bigs got in there. And we get a turnover on Belmont as the Bruins call for a travel. Belmont substitution, KK Brody, 6'3" junior from Columbia, Missouri, the transfer from Pepperdine, checks in for the first time today. 7-2, 5-point lead for Kentucky. Straight away, Tiani Key. Nice attempted dribble drive and a charge. Tootie Jones got in front and drew the contact.
Great vision by Tootie Jones to set up before, the drive was there.
So that also goes as a turnover, second turnover on the Wildcats. Tripp. Lob inside to Brody. And a whistle and a foul called on Obi. Her first. Team foul number 2 on Kentucky. Substitution, Asia Boone, 5'8" junior from San Diego, transfer from Liberty, checks in for Tiani Key. Comes into Brody. Right back to Tootie Jones. She'll lower the shoulder, drive, put it up and in with the left hand. 7-4, Kentucky leads by 3. Now, timeout is called.
Yeah, looks like there's blood on the back of Tripp's jersey.
Sanaa Tripp, they're trying to. The good news is, I think this is good news, she's trying to figure out where it's from.
I know. So hopefully not on her.
I saw her walking kind of carefully, which made me concerned, but once she got over there, then she's kind of looking for where's this coming from. And it looks like it's on the back of a leg, maybe. So Claire Hyde will check in for Sanaa Tripp. Claire Hyde, a 5'6" redshirt junior from Wheaton, Illinois. Wraparound pass inside to Strack. Nice move down low, shot too strong. Rebound Quinn Eubank for Belmont. Good defensive stand for Belmont there.
Yeah, it was. That's what Belmont will have to do. They have to go straight up against Strack as
well.
well.
But for 40 minutes.
For 40 full minutes.
Inside Quinn Eubank to Strickland. Strickland with a spin move. Back out to Quinn Eubank. Jumper from the free throw line. Good. Notice how that shot just hit the net of the rim and then just dived and rolled right down into the hole. 7-6, a 1-point lead for Kentucky. Obi. Back to Morgan. Nice ball movement by Kentucky. Strack finishes inside. First points for Clara Strack. She leads Kentucky in scoring at 15.2 points per game. She also averages better than 10 rebounds. She's averaging a double-double.
That is very difficult to do.
You should know. Claire Hyde out to Avery Strickland. Strickland spins the other way. Shot blocked. Claire Hyde from the corner for three. It's good. We're tied at 9. 5.5 minutes remaining first quarter. Lob inside to Strack. Now bring it back out. 3 for Hassett. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound saved by Tootie Jones to KK Brody. Belmont showing good hustle on the rebound in front, and that's going to be absolutely essential today.
That will absolutely be.
One of the best rebounding teams in the nation. Lob trying to go backdoor to Tootie Jones, picked off by Kentucky. Out to the corner again, good ball movement by Kentucky. Boone goes underneath, lay in from Obi for 2.
Looked like Strickland may have lost sight for just a second, but that's all that Kentucky needs is a second.
The passes are so crisp and quick, just quick catch and release passes. Yep. Brody hands it to Tootie Jones, thought about a 3. Now she'll drive from the left side. Trying to kick it to Claire Hyde in the corner. It's knocked away, and the ball will be saved by Kentucky.
Good hustle.
To Strack, streaking down the left side. And a tie ball, held ball as Strack was trying to put up the shot. Belmont going for the block. We come to the first time out of the ball game. At 4:14 remaining first quarter, it's Kentucky 11, Belmont 9. You're watching The Valley on ESPN. Back in the Curb Event Center, Kentucky leading Belmont 11-9 midway through the first quarter. Time for Ellie's Keys to the Game, a presentation of State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ellie, what are your keys?
Yeah, for Kentucky, the first one's going to be attacking the paint. Kentucky's bread and butter is going to be in the paint with the size that they have on Belmont. They really need to attack Belmont's defense and break it down, which leads me with their size to their second key is going to be crashing the boards. You know, with their size, they've got to be looking for those second chance points, which I definitely think they're going to take advantage of today. But for Belmont, they really need to eliminate the turnovers. As you can see, Kentucky's a very athletic team. They're going to be jumping passing lanes. They're going to be blocking shots. Like, they really need to take care of that basketball. And then again, rebound for Belmont as well. They really need to get into the legs of Kentucky. And quite honestly, I think the outcome of this game could come down to who wins the rebounding game.
Belmont has had quite frankly, some struggles in the rebounding department early this season. And they're up against, as I said, one of the best rebounding teams in the nation in Kentucky. So I agree, that's going to be an absolute key to this one. Sanaa Tripp is back in the ball game, so that's good news. Hillary Fuller, nice move underneath. The shot blocked, though. There's Strack.
Yep.
As Clara Strack, 31 blocks now for the season.
Something Belmont needs to take advantage of this game is the head fake. You know, we know Kentucky's going to be wanting to block shots. They're phenomenal at that, but giving them a head fake, bring their arms down, and then go up.
Well, you know, just looking at that replay that we just saw, Hillary Fuller has some great moves. Tootie Jones a little short on the 3. She's got some really good moves. Clara Strack stayed right with her and got the block in that attempt. So that'll be a fun battle to watch.
It will be.
Strack inside.
Looks like they're doubling down on her.
And there's the ball. It goes out of bounds. Turnover on Kentucky. It'll be Belmont basketball. Yeah, Coach Cross, taking me back to last night. I may explain that in a little bit. Coach Bart Brooks has sent in Leah West. So you got Leah West and Hillary Fuller both in the contest at the same time. So it's kind of what you think of as the Belmont big lineup.
Yep.
With Leah West at 6'1" and Hillary Fuller at 6'2". Sanaa Tripp drives, goes on through, picks up her dribble, passes out to Tootie Jones. Back to Sanaa. Fuller for 3, short. Rebound Claire Hyde, and then she is fouled. That may be a loose ball foul. We'll wait and see. Lexi Blue, a 6'2" sophomore from Orlando, just checked in. I think they're calling that foul on the floor. So not a shooting foul. Tiani Keys checks in for Kentucky, replacing Amelia Hassett. Ball comes in to Sanaa Tripp, ending up in the hands of Hillary Fuller. Back out to Tripp. Off a screen. Tripp spin move in the paint. Puts one up. Too strong, but a foul. Boy, Tiani Key, your player to watch, now has
I
2
know.
quick fouls.
That's huge for Belmont. Not so big for Kentucky.
Sinatrip will shoot a pair. Kaylin Carroll, a 6'3" freshman from Dedham, Massachusetts, checks in for Kentucky. Sinatrip shoots and makes the first one. Sanaa's had some struggles at the line this season, only 54% coming in on 7 of 13. Now 8 of 14. Gets them both there. She says, take that, Rich Tyner. We're tied at 11.
She must be listening.
If it was that easy, right?
I know, right?
Nice ball movement again by Kentucky. Strack's got it down low. In the corner, shot for 3, missed everything, but the offensive board and then a block for Hillary Fuller goes out of bounds off Tootie Jones. So Hillary Fuller blocking Kaylin Carroll's putback. 10 on the shot clock as Kentucky will run the baseline out of bounds play. Comes into Strack. Carroll out on top to Morgan. Morgan mid-range jumper, good. 5 points now for Tony Morgan. 2 points the Kentucky lead at 13-11. Sinatrip, her shot is blocked.
And it went off
And
of
it
her
went
as
off
well.
of
That
her.
was
The
good
block,
defense.
yeah, the
Yep.
block was right back down into under her body, and it rolled out of bounds. So that's going to go as a
Good defense.
Yep. Lexi Blue on the block there. And Sinatrip, the look on her face was, whoops.
I know.
Did I touch that? Belmont 0 for the last 4. About 3.5 minutes with no field goals. And on the other end, Asia Boone throws it away for Kentucky. Kentucky turns it over about 10.5 times per game. Belmont about 14.5 times per game. I suspect both coaches would tell you that number's a little higher than they wish.
I would agree with that.
Hillary Fuller tried to go back door to Strickland and led the pass a little too far. Goes out of bounds. So Belmont
Good read by
turns it over.
Strickland, but
Yep. 3 turnovers on Belmont, 5 turnovers on Kentucky all of a sudden.
yeah, I think both coaches will be looking to clean that up a little bit coming into the second quarter.
KK Brody back in for Belmont for Hillary Fuller. I suspect we'll see lots of subbing
Oh, yes.
of the bigs today for Belmont to keep legs fresh.
I would agree.
Shot for 3, too strong. Rebound,
Good
KK
box
Brody.
out, so
Because the bigs, the ones we call the bigs, will be working hard today.
oh, yes.
Nice pass over on the right side to West. Now Brody to Strickland. Drive, shot, just off the back rim, no good. Offensive board for Belmont. Second chance opportunity for the Bruins. Shot for 3. Sinatrip a little strong. Rebound comes down to Kentucky. Inside it goes. Strack turnaround jumper at the free throw line for 2.
It's a hard shot to defend.
15-11. The lead is 4 for Kentucky. We're under a minute left in the first quarter. KK Brody goes to Sinatrip for 3. Off the glass, I think.
I think a little bit. Hey, a 3's a 3, Tyner.
She'll take it. 15-14. 1 point the lead for Kentucky. About 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. As Tony Morgan dribbles around, being hassled some by Quinn Eubank. Wraparound pass into Strack. Shot blocked
Nice block.
by KK Brody. Strack picked up the loose ball. Baseline jumper, no. She got her own rebound. Putback, no. Another putback, no. And a whistle and a foul. Boy, the action is fierce down low. And Leah West is called for the foul. I think if we're honest, there were several places in that sequence that a foul could have been called.
I would agree, yes.
Probably both ways.
Yeah, lots of bodies hitting each other down there.
But credit players from both teams just playing hard in that sequence. So Kaylin Carroll will shoot 2. First one is good. Kaylin Carroll now 3 for 3 for the season at the free throw line. 2.1 seconds left, by the way. There's the first miss, and the offensive rebound for Kentucky. Putback was good, but and they're going to say it counts, but I'm sure they'll look at this.
I'm sure they'll review it
To
here.
the naked eye, it was really close.
It was really close. I almost felt like it was in her hands, but again, it was really close.
But since they called it good, we'll leave it at that, and we'll let you know what it ends up being. It's 18-14, and we'll let you know if it stays that way after they look at it. We come to the end of the first quarter. Belmont down 4 to Kentucky. You're watching The Valley on ESPN.
And in that opening quarter, Kentucky scored 8 of their points simply off of layups. Coach Bart Brooks of Belmont wants the Bruins to hanker down on defense and communicate to keep the Wildcats out of the paint here. Rich?
Thanks so much, Landon. Boy, entertaining first quarter there, Ellie, 16-14. I want to ask you.
Yes.
You had a long, storied career here at Belmont. During your time here at Belmont, widely regarded as the best rebounder on the team. All right. So you come into a game like this today. You're preparing for a game like this today against Kentucky.
Yeah.
And you got 3 starters, but then you got like 3 more on the bench that are taller than you. What are your thoughts as you prepare for that?
I think that the rebounding game, quite honestly, Tyner, is a lot. It's mindset. You have to have the mindset that every single shot that goes up is going to be yours. You have to get into the legs of the players that are bigger than you and push them back. You're not going to outjump this team.
Excellent point. We should mention, by the way, that last shot that ended the first quarter was too late, so it was taken off. It's 16-14. Clara Strack misses on the 3 for Kentucky. Belmont has the rebound. Inside to Brody, fall away jumper, too short off the front of the rim, and then a loose ball foul on Quinn Eubank, her first.
I did not see what she did, to be honest. Maybe pushed off against the rebound.
I think there was some clearing, kind of some clearing out, perhaps push off there.
Yeah.
Lob underneath. That was a pretty good pass.
That was.
Strack turnaround jumper. Won't fall. Rebound Tootie Jones. Tootie Jones, her second rebound of the day. Quinn Eubank from the left wing. Drives. Tried to get a pass to Brody, and I think KK Brody wasn't looking for it, but may have been hit by a Kentucky player and goes out of bounds. It'll be Belmont ball with 18 on the shot clock. Tootie Jones to KK Brody. Back to Tootie Jones. Now she drives. Jumper up. And a foul called on Belmont.
Moving screen.
KK Brody called for the moving screen. That was kind of a far piece away from where Tootie was dribbling.
Yes.
2-point lead for Kentucky. Neither team has scored here in the second quarter. Hassett back out on top to Morgan. Morgan in the corner. Baseline jumper, no. Got the Strack. Strack misses the layup.
Belmont caught a little bit of a break on that one.
Sinatrip comes out with the rebound. Did you think there was contact there?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little, okay.
Yeah.
Sinatrip, high and straight away, looking. Inside to Brody. She lost it for a second. It's loose on the floor. Who's going to get it? Somebody's got to get a shot off. The shot is off, but it's no good, and the rebound Kentucky. And there may have been a loose ball contact there that didn't get called. Little extra contact perhaps from Brody. Shot for 3 on the other end is good for Hassett. Hassett has 5. Kentucky's lead matches their biggest at 5. It's 19-14. Pretty good ball handling there by Sinatrip, missing the shot though. And Kentucky again the rebound. Belmont with 10 rebounds. Kentucky 16 rebounds. Shot for three is good for Asia Boone. Asia Boone, 37% three-point shooter, 22-14. Bart Brooks is going to take a quick timeout. First time called out, presented by Elite Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. And this looks like they will take a full timeout, so we will take it with them. Kentucky leading Belmont 22-14. You're watching the Valley on ESPN. Belmont fans, Belmont season tickets, basketball season tickets are on sale right now. Packages are just $1.99 per seat for all men's and women's games. Head to BelmontBruins.com or text 615-460-BALL for more information. Belmont's outscoring Belmont 6-0 here in the second quarter. Hassett already 5 points, 2 for 2 from the field, and 4 rebounds. Another one of the Coach Kenny Brooks calls them the triplets. And they're big-time rebounders, big-time shot blockers, big-time scorers. And they're 6'3", 6'4", and 6'5".
Must be nice having that on your team.
And Hassett's one of them. Belmont brings the ball down the floor against some full court pressure from the Kentucky Wildcats. Claire Hyde to Hillary Fuller. Back door wide open, and Quinn Eubank puts it up and in. Maybe a little defensive miscue there.
Yeah, Belmont definitely needed that though.
22-16. Shot for three on the other end is off, and Tootie Jones has her third rebound of the day. Avery Strickland pushes it. Now getting it to Tootie Jones. Underneath Fuller. Fuller's got to do something or get the 3-second call. And I think that may have been the 3-second call. And I don't know if you saw it after the 3-second call. She just sort of flung it and it went in.
I know.
It's the way it works sometimes.
I guess
right?
so. That's the trick, I suppose.
Outside it comes to Hassett. Morgan, drive, kick it out to Hassett from the corner for three. Good. And there's another assist for Tony Morgan.
Definitely makes Hassett a little bit more difficult to guard, knowing that she can score in the paint, but she's also a really good three-point shooter as well.
Yeah, all of these really tall Kentucky shot blockers and rebounders also can hit the three. Claire Hyde misses on a three-point attempt. Kentucky with the rebound. I mean, this is just a really talented Wildcat team. No two ways about it. Obi to Morgan. Quick passes. Dish underneath the Strack. She got herself wide open to lay it up and in. Strack has 6, 27-16. Double-digit lead for Kentucky. So 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. And Kentucky has outscored Belmont 11-2 here in the second quarter. Another miss for Belmont. Now we get a whistle. Quinn Eubank picks up her second. Team foul number 3 on Belmont. And Bart Brooks will take another timeout. And you know, I know Coach Bart Brooks hates to take up the second timeout this early in the game. And yet you went from down 2 at the end of the first quarter, and now Kentucky is just kind of dominating the second quarter. Yeah. You can't let the ball game get out of hand.
You need to stop the momentum, and and so yes, I agree with you. Bart usually likes to wait till the end of the game to take timeouts, save them, but I don't think it's a bad call that he's taking it now.
Kentucky 4 of the last 5. And again, Belmont only 2 points here in the second quarter. Avery Strickland, KK Brody. Now checking in for Belmont, Kate McGinnis, a 5'9" freshman from Kimberly, your state. Kimberly, Wisconsin. Do you know where Kimberly is?
I do know where Kimberly is.
Quinn Eubank is still in there, and Tootie Jones. So Kate McGinnis seeing her first action today. Kentucky inbounds it. Shot for three. In and out, no good. Boy, going high. Obi got that rebound. Missed the putback, but drew contact.
She, and there were a couple Belmont defenders in front of her, but again, they weren't backing her up or getting into her legs, and Kentucky has full capability of out-jumping Belmont.
Second personal on KK Brody. Sanaa Tripp checks back in for Quinn Eubank, and now Leah West will replace KK Brody after picking up that second foul. So Jordan Obi, a 69% free throw shooter, will shoot a pair. Got the first one to fall. She has 5 points. Belmont over 2 points without a score. Over 2 minutes without a score. Both free throws are good. Obi has 6, 29-16. The lead is now 13 for the Wildcats. And this represents a 6-0 run for Kentucky. Lob inside to Leah West, looking for the pick and roll, for the give and go rather. Tootie Jones open for three, in and out, no good. Rebound stolen away by Claire Hyde. And now a whistle. And Clara Strack called kind of an over-the-top loose ball foul. That's her first. She'll take a rest. Kaylin Carroll will check back in for Strack. 4:41 remaining in the second quarter. Belmont inbounds it on the baseline. Tootie Jones, quick turnaround shot for three is good.
I don't even know if she looked at the basket before she shot that.
You kind of sense that Tootie Jones, after she threw that inbound pass, was determined she wanted the basketball.
Yeah.
She wanted to make a shot.
Absolutely. You could see that on her face.
Missed on the other end, but the rebound attempt by Tootie Jones goes out of bounds, so it will be Kentucky basketball. 20 on the shot clock. 29-19. Belmont breaks the drought. Nice pass in to the corner. Shot for three is no good, but getting her own rebound is Hassett. Morgan kicking it out to the corner. Shot for three, no. Rebound battle for it. Stolen away by Kentucky, and now it's loose. And coming up with it on the floor is Kate McGinnis. She got it to Tootie Jones. McGinnis, quick release three, rolls around and out, no good. Rebound Kentucky. Asia Boone got the rebound. Obi, spin back, shot too hard, got her own rebound, put back good and one. Foul will be on McGinnis. Team foul number 5 on Belmont, and Jordan Obi who has 8 points, will shoot the and one. No good. Rebound Tootie Jones. Rebound number 4 for Tootie. She drives in the corner. West for three, yes. I'll tell you what, Leah West, the freshman, has a pretty sweet little shot from beyond the arc. She's now 2 of 6 for the season. 31-22. I think we'll be seeing some of that for a few years. Driving, shot, got it to fall. Morgan has 7. Just some individual one-on-one. Strickland misses the 3. Going for the rebound. Belmont trying to save it, but unable to do so. It goes out of bounds. Well, they're staying down at that end, so it may have been last touch by a Kentucky player.
I think she caught it when it was out of her foot was on the line.
So it is going to be Belmont basketball. Hillary Fuller checks back in for the Bruins. Tootie Jones will run the inbounds play to Hillary Fuller. Back to Tootie Jones. The open 3 is good. Nice set play.
Nice set play. That's definitely what Belmont needs right now.
33-25. Tootie Jones has 8. Tony Morgan dribbles left. Pass into the corner. Strack for three. Rolls around and out. No good. Tootie Jones, rebound number 5. Tootie Jones penetrates. Kick it out in the corner. Shot for three. Yes! Kate McGinnis with her first made three as a Belmont Bruin.
Oh, love that for her.
Big time for that hit.
In a big time game.
28. A 6-0 run for Belmont. She'll never forget that shot.
No, she will not.
Tootie Jones goes for the steal, gets the tie ball. And the possession arrow points Belmont way. Let's take a look at that three. The first made three of her career for McGinnis. Nothing but strength. Pretty nice.
It's a good feeling.
5-point ball game. Tootie Jones credited with the steal. Sinatra brings it across the line. Quick turnaround jumper for three off the back iron, no good. I love her going right back to McGinnis. I love her turning around, putting it up there.
Yep, give it to the hot hand.
Strack shot no, was not made, but getting the loose ball was Obi, and she draws contact from Kate McGinnis, her second.
And you kind of see, you know, a little bit of where the freshman comes in, where McGinnis didn't have to reach in for that. You know, she's learning, you know, and she'll get better at that, but just going straight up would have made it difficult for Obi to make that.
First free throw is good for Jordan Obi. She's now 3 for 4 today. She gets them both. Already double figures for Jordan Obi. She has 10 points, 6 rebounds.
And she is working really hard.
35-28, 7 points the lead for Kentucky. McGinnis passes left, Sinatra now underneath. Hillary Fuller, spin, shot, got it to fall.
Got the nice shooter's touch on that.
4 points for Hillary Fuller, 35-30. Kentucky lob inside to Strack. Strack, ball deflected, but Kentucky maintains control. Shot for three from Hassett is good. That's the third made three here in the second quarter for Amelia Hassett.
I think Bart's going to tell them they're hanging a little bit too much in the paint when she's out on the three-point line.
She is in double figures with 11. 38-30, Kentucky's lead. Tootie Jones draws contact on the missed shot. Foul called on Asia Boone, her first. Team foul number 2 on Kentucky. Couple of subs for Belmont, KK Brody and Quinn Eubank. Tootie Jones will shoot 2. First one in and out, right back in. 9 points for Tootie Jones.
Tootie's free throw form I've always been intrigued by it. But you know what? If it works for her, it works for her.
Tootie Jones sinks them both. She's in double figures with 10. 38-32, under a minute left second quarter. Obi, a wraparound pass to Morgan. Jumper from the right elbow, no basket. Rebound, Tootie Jones.
She's all over.
6 rebounds. How about another shot for 3 from McGinnis? Missed wide right on that one. And with 28 seconds left, it'll be Kentucky basketball. Shot clock is off. Now looks like maybe there's some blood again. Looks like it may be Clara Strack. So I did not see what led to that. They are going over to the monitor, so they may be going to check to see if there was a potential foul. They're going to come tell us right now. Okay, they're saying there was a possible unobserved flagrant 1 down here on the other end of the floor. Because apparently you have some blood on Clara Strack. So they're going to look at that. You know, that's the one call that if they miss, they can go back and say, we missed that, but we're calling it now. And probably that's a good thing. You want to get flagrants out of the game as much as you can. And to say it's flagrant doesn't necessarily have anything to do with intent.
Right.
It has to do with contact and where the contact was.
Right.
So they are reviewing it. 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Kentucky with a 6-point lead. Let's see if we can take a look on the replay. Ball is up.
Oh.
Well, there was some contact.
There was.
I didn't, but it didn't look like KK Brody's hand was up or arm was up.
No,
Did you see it?
No, it just looked like it was a normal movement.
Yeah, it's hard to see where you could see that her head kind of jerked back.
Yeah.
So you could see there definitely was some contact there. I couldn't tell where the contact occurred. See if we can get another look at it. We'll keep our eyes on KK Brody here. Elbow right there.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Certainly nothing intentional there, but it could end up being an F1. They're going to get the coaches together and talk it over, and then come give us the word. Okay, they're going to leave it as is, nothing called. And I think that's the right call because it was completely inadvertent.
Right.
So I think that's the right call. So, all right. So as we were saying, 28 seconds left. Shot clock is off.
Yep.
And Kentucky with a 6-point lead at 38-22.
Belmont setting up a full court press.
Zone press or man press? Let's see. Got man press.
I think it's.
Or zone into man.
I think it's zone into man.
I think you're right. Zone into man. Now the trap. Strack's got it now. Thinking about a three was Boone, but they'll slow down. They'll save it for the last shot.
Probably a smart decision.
Boone wanted to play in the second half.
Yeah.
Morgan to Obi for three is good. And that's the way the first half's going to end. That was well-executed possession.
The ball
Kentucky.
movement was great, attacking the gaps.
And so they end up with a 9-point lead at halftime, 41-32. Boy, that 3 points makes a difference in how you get to halftime. Let's check in with Landon Seacrest, standing by with one of the coaching staff.
Coach, it was a bit of a sluggish start to that second quarter, but the Bruins fought back. Talk to me about how you're feeling right now headed into halftime.
It's all about our energy and effort. We have to do a really good job of sustaining our communication, our talk, our energy on defense, as well as playing together on offense.
And Kentucky obviously has a clear size advantage, but rebounding can come down too hard. What is your message to the team at halftime to hanker down in the rebounding game?
Yeah. Some of them they're just going to get because they're 6'5", right? But if we put a body on them and we compete every single time, that's what we're preaching to our team.
Thank you, Coach. Rich.
Thanks so much, Landon. 41-32, Kentucky leading at halftime, largely on the strength of the Jordan Obi 3 near the buzzer. You're watching The Valley on ESPN. Is there. Belmont and Kentucky, good ball game going on in Nashville. Last season, this might be a matchup, a game played up in Lexington that Belmont might have looked back on and said, you know what, we let one get away. They were really nip and tuck close in that ball game, had some chances to be right in the big middle of it, led by 7 at halftime. Hassett had 16 points, 11 rebounds for Kentucky in that one. And Jalen Banks had a great game for Belmont. She is not available for Belmont today. So, you look back on that one, and Belmont, I think, even coming into this one today, Belmont knows that they, Belmont knows they had a chance then, and they could play on the same floor with the Kentucky Wildcats. I know that Landon Seacrest had a moment ago to chat with Kenny Brooks. We'll talk to Landon a little bit later, in a little bit about that. Okay, a little bit of college basketball trivia for you today. Check out your team's leading scorers. Jordan Obie for Kentucky. Tootie Jones for Belmont. 13 points, 6 rebounds for Obie. 10 points, 6 rebounds for Tootie Jones. What do these players have in common?
I think it might be their number.
Both wear number 0. You win.
Woo, what do I win?
You get to hang out with Rich Tyler.
Oh, that is the best prize I could get.
A really solid first half. Okay, let's check in with Landon Seacrest, who did get to catch up with Kenny Brooks a little bit ago. Landon, what did you hear from the coach?
So I asked Coach Kenny about going against the matchup zone man defense of Belmont. He said it's important for his team to just communicate and identify the defense. That's why they were so successful in the first half. But most importantly, keeping Belmont off of the three-point line and their ability to cut into this lead. That's how they got back into the game in the second quarter. He said his team can't relax. He knows Tootie Jones can shoot it. The other players on this team, they can shoot it, Rich.
You know what's funny? I almost think both coaches could have said almost the identical thing. Different strategies,
Yes.
maybe. Different game plan, but exactly the same concepts. We are back to work. Kentucky with first possession here in the second half. Out on top, Tiani Key. And Tony Morgan gets it. Kentucky will reset the offense. Down the left side, penetrate, kick it out. Shot for 3 from Hassett. And Hassett misses on that one. Tootie Jones gets rebound number 7. Down the floor to Quinn Eubank. Shot blocked. And then the rebound taken down by Strack. You know what's funny is that was Amelia Hassett. Well, she's 6'3". That's not short, but
That's not short.
There's a pass deflected. Who's going to get it? Avery Strickland, but a whistle and a foul. And let's see who the foul. I think they're going to call the foul on Avery Strickland, perhaps. Her first. Team foul number 1 on Belmont here in the third quarter. Lob comes in to Strack. Key. Underneath the Strack. Well, that was a well-designed play.
It was very well designed, but Belmont cannot lose Strack around the basket.
Yep, that was too easy. She lays it in. She has 8 points. Lead back to 11. 43-32. Fuller to Tootie Jones. In rhythm 3 off the front of the rim. No basket. Obie with her 7th rebound. Underneath, losing the ball, but maintaining possession's Kentucky. Strack, little spin move. Shot off the glass, good. Clara Strack seems to have come out of the locker room at a little different level. Maybe a little more, and I say this positively, maybe a little more selfish right now for Strack, and maybe she needs to be.
I was just going to say, I think that's a good thing for Kentucky.
Yep. Sanaa Tripp to Quinn Eubank. Driving down the left side. She picks it up, goes to Tootie Jones. Inside, Hillary Fuller. 3 on the shot clock, turnaround jumper, misses right. Strack with the rebound. Strack with 5 rebounds for the Wildcats. Drive shot, layup, no good. Rebound, Hillary Fuller. Tiani Key on the miss. Trip to the trailer, Hillary Fuller. Shot for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound Key. Belmont still looking for its first points of the third quarter. Kentucky outscoring the Bruins 4-0 here in the third. Morgan inside to Strack, shot and 1. 6 points, all 6 Kentucky points in the third quarter. Clara Strack, and she will go to the free throw line. KK Brody checks in for Hillary Fuller. Second personal on Avery Strickland. Clara Strack, 75% free throw shooter. And she misses that one. Double team on the rebound as Kentucky got an offensive board.
Good hustle by Strack to keep it in bounds.
Down to the floor. Shot for 3, no. Rebound, Tootie Jones. Over the back, foul on Belmont. Boy, and I think this is Strickland. That's 3. 3 quick ones on Avery Strickland here in the third quarter. Avery has been shut out today as well.
She has.
So that spells some problems for Belmont. Good touch pass
That
from
was
Obi.
great ball movement.
Clara Strack, 8 points here in the third quarter, 14 for the game. 17 points the lead for Kentucky, 49-32. Kentucky on 8-0 run to start the third quarter. Coach Bart Brooks, body language is indicating he is not happy at the moment, and he is walking up and down the bench. There's going to be a held ball. I think Tootie Jones was trying to get a timeout.
I think she was too.
And it's probably good that she wasn't able to get it.
Because they only have 2 left.
They only have 2 left. You're right. All right. Kate McGinnis, the 5'9 freshman from Kimberly, Wisconsin, checks in. And with 3 quick fouls on Avery Strickland, I think Kate McGinnis is going to see some extended minutes today.
I think so too.
Some little extra pressure on the freshman. See how she responds. So I was saying that Coach Bart Brooks kind of looking a little frustrated.
Yeah, rightfully
was
so.
walking up and down the bench, and you could just see the thought in his mind about who do I get, who's going to go in and help us out here.
Yep.
They're going to go look at something apparently on the monitor because they've gone to a timeout. This is going to be the full timeout, so we'll take it. 6:51 remaining third quarter. Kentucky leads Belmont 49-32. You're watching The Valley on ESPN. The officials are asking for a different angle of the shot clock when that possession ended because they are unable to see. The reason for the timeout, the shot clock was reset and should not. And so I don't know if our crew can get us a different shot that shows the shot clock when that possession ended. So we're just kind of talking to the crew here while we... They said they don't have a shot.
It's like we're a part of the crew.
Hey, we just became part of the game.
That
was
just
awesome.
Honorary crew.
That was awesome, and everyone's kind of looking, and it looks like nobody with all the between the replay cameras and the crew cameras, nobody's got. But what happened was that the shot clock was reset on the Belmont miss, but it didn't hit the rim.
Right.
Oh, now they're resetting it to 6, so they're going to guess, and that's probably.
That's probably what it was.
I would say that was probably pretty close to what it was. So they're going to reset the shot clock for 6, and we'll go. So now Belmont will inbound it on the baseline with 6 on the shot clock. Tootie Jones gets it into, or tried to get it into McGinnis. It was knocked out of bounds. And so Tootie Jones will go over to the corner and try again to inbound it. And 1 second went off the shot clock. So now 5 on the shot clock. Comes into Sanaa Tripp. She dribbles, coast around to the right. Shot no good. Rebound for Clara Strack. Down the floor. Wow, what an interception by McGinnis, but she stepped out of bounds.
Yes.
What an effort to intercept that pass and then throw it back over her head backwards.
I know.
Watch this play. Kate McGinnis, but she stepped on the line, was out of bounds, but valiant effort. So Kentucky basketball. Clara Strack, boy, she has turned this game from a close game at halftime to not very close here midway through the third quarter. All 8 points in this third quarter. Clara Strack, number 13. There's another Belmont interception, a steal for Tootie Jones. Quinn Eubank, straightaway 3, got it.
In rhythm 3.
7 points for Quinn Eubank, 49-35. We're about to go under 6 minutes remaining third quarter. Left side, Obi. Obi again, bounce pass goes inside. Skip pass right, good ball movement. Hassett for 3, no good. Rebound tipped by Quinn Eubank, tipped to KK Brody, and Belmont comes out with the ball. From the corner, McGinnis for three. Off the back, no good. Rebound on the floor. Kentucky's got it. Leah West experienced a little physical basketball down here. Shot for three from Hassett, no good. Rebound battle. Whistle blows, foul called. And a foul on Tony Morgan.
Sanaya Tripp.
On Sanaa Tripp, 5 for the other team. 5 for Belmont, not 5 for Kentucky.
Well, I knew what you meant.
Yeah, but all those people, all the rest of those people besides you and me didn't. Kentucky inbounds it. 14-point lead for the Wildcats. Shot for three from the left side. Too strong. Rebound, Tootie Jones. 8 rebounds for Tootie Jones. Working on a double-double today. She goes baseline. Dribbles on through. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to KK Brody. Drive. Shot blocked by Clara Strack. Kentucky with the basketball. Shot for three from the right side. Misses off to the left. No good. Asia Boone on the miss. And we come to an official timeout on the floor with Kentucky leading Belmont 49-35. You're watching The Valley on ESPN. There's some power brokers right there in that shot.
Yes.
Man, I'm telling you, wonderful ladies right there. Up in the top center, Kat Hollingsworth just inducted in the Belmont Hall of Fame last night. Debbie Chenoweth standing by. We've got some scores from around the Valley. Nebraska all over Illinois State today. Western Michigan defeated Valpo by 10. Evansville up on Austin Peay early in that contest. Belmont with the basketball as we get set to go back to work here. Coming down to 4.5 minutes remaining in the game, or rather in the third quarter. Sanaa Tripp passes it off to Tootie Jones. Tootie Jones drives, gets it in the corner to McGinnis, and then she loses it out of bounds. May have made the break before she had the ball in her hands.
Yep. Her legs were working a little too fast.
Left side, Tony Morgan. Little pitch and catch. Strack will put up the three. Got off the back rim. But my goodness, Tiani Key over the top. And she's called for her third foul.
The Kentucky foul, number 7, Tiani Key. Her third. Wildcats first.
So Belmont with the basketball. As we are about to go under 4 minutes. Belmont trailing by 14. Pass left side to Tootie Jones. McGinnis back to Jones, and then a reach-in foul on
The Kentucky foul, number 8,
Asia Boone. It's her second.
Wildcats second. Jordan Obi checks in for
Obi back in for Kentucky, replacing Tiani Key. 3:51 remaining third quarter. Tootie Jones gets it in to Hillary Fuller. Fuller backs her way in, puts up a little hook shot, got it to go over the rim.
Got it to go. A nice little hook shot move. I like that.
Hillary Fuller has 6, 49-37. Belmont trying to cut into this lead. It's been mostly Kentucky here in the third quarter. Little trap out there. McGinnis went for the steal and forces a turnover as trying to save it back in bounds was Boone, but she saved it in to Leah
Nice
West.
move.
Drive by Sanaa Tripp. Layup good. The reverse almost.
I know. That was fancy.
10-point ball game, 49-39. Belmont on a bit of a run here. Kentucky 0 for their last 5. About 4 minutes without a point for Kentucky. And another steal for Belmont. Sanaa Tripp knocking it to Tootie Jones. Tootie Jones down the left side. Lobs to Hillary Fuller. Fuller, double team, knocked down, looking for someone to get it to. And this is going to be a held ball. Possession arrow pointing Belmont way.
Held ball, alternating possession to the Bruins.
Claire Hyde checks in for Sanaa Tripp.
For Belmont, replacing Sanaa Tripp.
Wow, look at that.
Just
Kind of like a
beautiful.
reverse without it being
I
reverse.
know.
A reverse from in front. How's that? Oh, nice pass, but what a block. Tootie Jones shot blocked, but a foul called.
The Kentucky foul, number 8, Asia Boone.
Not on Obi who blocked it, but
Asia Boone got called for her third. Avery Strickland checks back in for Belmont. And Tootie Jones will go to the line to shoot 2. Tootie Jones has been shut out here in the third quarter. She has 10 points, 9 rebounds. And there's her first point in the third quarter. Back to a single-digit deficit for Belmont. Both free throws are good. Tootie Jones has 12. Working the ball around the perimeter. The Wildcats move it well. Good, crisp passes. Morgan in the corner. Hassett for 3. No. Rebound, Avery Strickland. Belmont on a 9-0 run the last 3.5 minutes. Tootie Jones for 2. It's good. 14 points for Tootie Jones, 49-43. Belmont has cut the lead to 6 on the strength of an 11-0 run. Inside Strack, fall away jumper, too strong. Rebound, KK Brody.
good help defense by Belmont on Strack.
.141 left, third quarter. Good job by Hillary Fuller to maintain possession there, and then she is double teamed and fouled. And this might be on Asia Boone.
The Kentucky foul, number 13, Clara Strack.
It's on Strack.
Yeah, you see them calling. You get 2 touches,
That's
now.
right. That's right.
You see them calling that much more frequently.
Second personal on Strack. Belmont with a 20 on the shot clock, and there's a good steal for Kentucky. Hassett got in front of that pass, and that tripping foul is going to be called. Boy, that's an inadvertent foul, but when the player goes down, you really kind of have to call
You
it.
kind of have to.
The Belmont foul, number 7, Claire Hyde.
Claire Hyde, wrong place, wrong time. Her first personal. Team foul number 5 on Belmont, so Morgan will go to the line to shoot 2. Really good free throw shooter, 86% for the season. High arcing shot. And boy, that breaks an 11-0 run that Belmont desperately needed, but still need more.
Yes.
Both free throws are good. 9 points for Morgan, 51-43. The lead is 8. Hillary Fuller, high and straight away. Pass left, Avery Strickland in rhythm 3, short. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Kentucky basketball. Boy, with that, again, pretty good look for Avery Strickland. That's her
Yeah.
game right there.
Just a little short. Could be legs at this point in the game.
Sanaa Tripp checks in for Tootie Jones. I love what Bart Brooks is doing here.
Yep.
You got a minute 13. Give Tootie a little extra break. She has not been out of the game much at all today.
Get her ready for the fourth quarter.
Same with Hillary Fuller. KK Brody, Leah West are in there. Claire Hyde, Sanaa Tripp, and Avery Strickland for Belmont. Hassett, around the perimeter it goes, and then back. Inside Strack. Backing, shot. Won't fall, but a foul. And it's going to be on KK Brody, her third. So Strack will shoot 2. Clara Strack 75% for the season, but 0 for 1 today. First free throw is good. 15 points for Clara Strack. She leads all scores. 9 of those 15 points here in the third quarter. and make it 10 here in the third quarter, 16 for the game. 53-43. We are under a minute remaining third quarter. Give and go to Sinatra. Scoop shot, no. Rebound, Hassett. Belmont has a chance for a 2-for-1 here. Hassett, shot for three, got it. Hassett with her fourth made three of the day. She has 14 points, 56-43. Boy, just like that, Kentucky extends it back to 13. Still 5 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Belmont's going to use as much of that clock as possible. Strickland, Hyde, driving, shot up and under, rolls out, no good. Rebound Kentucky, 3-2. Whistle, she stepped out of bounds. Jordan Obi was on the breakaway and stepped out of bounds when she got the pass. Clock shows 1 second, and I see one of the officials saying, is that right? They're talking about whether they want to go look at it. I think they're going to leave it at 1 second on the game, on the clock. Claire Hyde inbounds it to Sinatra. She puts up the mid-range, the mid-court shot.
Oh my!
Oh my!
Wow!
Okay, so I have to say it, and you know this, Ellie.
I know this.
Every practice ends with everyone shooting the mid-court shot until they make it.
For instances like this.
Sinatra just made it. And
Welcome back to the Curb Event Center, where it's a 10-point ball game headed into the final quarter. And Sinatra gave the Bruins a lot of energy, ending with a half-court heave in the third quarter. Tootie Jones is going to have her fingerprints all over this game if the Bruins want to come out victorious here in the last quarter of the game. Rich?
all right, we're set to go to the final 10 minutes of this one, a 10-point lead for Kentucky. Third quarter, very interesting. It was like difference. It was like a seesaw.
Yeah.
One team dominates, then the other team dominates. Then one team dominates a quarter of runs. See what we get in the fourth quarter.
And I agree with you, Tyner. I think another big contributing factor to the third quarter was Strack. She came out and was a beast to deal with in the third quarter.
It'll be Kentucky basketball to start the fourth quarter. We don't know how this game's going to turn out, but this has been a fun basketball game to watch, hasn't it? Against a very, very good Kentucky Wildcats team and a growing Belmont Bruins team. Kentucky with the basketball. Good ball movement around the perimeter, back and forth. Strack, a jumper, mid-range jumper for two. And it's 58-46, and that's just fundamental Kentucky basketball right there. 18 points now for Clara Strack, leading scorer in the ball game. Tootie Jones with 14 leads Belmont. West to Eubank. Bounce pass into Hillary Fuller. Fuller, the hook shot, rolls around and out, no good. Hillary Fuller with the steal after Hassett got the rebound. She stole it, missed the shot, but drew the contact. She will shoot two. Hillary Fuller, outstanding sequence.
Yes, good effort sticking with it.
First personal on Amelia Hassett. You know what's funny about Amelia Hassett and Hillary Fuller? What do these two players have in common?
Must it be their number?
Both from Australia.
Oh, that's right.
Hillary Fuller misses the first free throw. Our two Australian players going at it kind of head-to-head on that one.
That's always been on my bucket list.
To be from Australia?
No. But I mean, if the shoe fits.
Yeah. Beautiful place. I've not been there, but have many friends from there and New Zealand both. Same part of the world. Jordan Obi, drive, shot off the glass, good. Obi. Oh, that was Morgan. Excuse me. Morgan in double figures with 11. I thought it was Jordan Obi. .60-47, the lead is 13. Inside to Fuller. Turnaround, fall away jumper for 2. Hillary Fuller has 9.
Basket by Hillary Fuller.
60-49. Morgan coming left, trying to drive into the corner. Obi won't take the 3. Ball knocked away, and another steal. Sanaa Tripp comes up with the basketball. Tootie Jones down to the left wing. Lob into Fuller. Belmont going inside. Shot no good. Didn't have quite enough English on it. Kentucky the rebound. Drive, shot, no, but a whistle and a foul. And the foul called on Tootie Jones. Boy, if you can believe it, that's her first foul.
Wow.
The game she's having today, and that's her first foul. Avery Strickland comes back in for Leah West. And at the line will be Tony Morgan to shoot 2. One thing that's helping, that's I think benefiting Belmont today as well as anything else. Free throw is good. Morgan has 12. There are a lot of players that have not always gotten a lot of minutes.
Yes.
They're getting a lot of minutes today. That free throw in and out, no good. Rebound saved, but saved to Avery Strickland. They're getting a lot of minutes against a very good Kentucky team because of some players that are unavailable today for Belmont. Sanaa Tripp underneath the reverse, will not fall. Rebound Hassett. That will do you good in conference play.
Good experience.
Yep. And there's a turnover as tripping was Tony Morgan. She kind of stumbled, lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Belmont basketball. Kate McGinnis checks back in for Belmont. Quinn Eubank will take a rest. Sanaa Tripp to Tootie Jones. Lob inside to Fuller. Fuller, whistle on the floor, foul is called. I think this is going to be on Strack.
I think you are right.
Third. Belmont will inbound it on the baseline. Asia Boone checks in with 3 fouls. Several players now with 3 fouls. Avery Strickland for Belmont. Key and Strack. Underneath it goes. And McGinnis lost it away, and Kentucky comes up with the loose ball. Strack went down kind of hard after getting that pass off. And then Belmont with an interception on the other end. Both teams turning it over here in succession. Key, Boone, and Strack each have 3 fouls for Kentucky. McGinnis, touch pass into Hillary Fuller, right back to McGinnis. She goes to Tootie Jones. Looking for a screen. Dribbles. Fall away shot, no, but a whistle and a foul. And it looks like we'll be shooting 2 here. Tony Morgan called for her first. KK Brody checks in for Hillary Fuller. And KK Brody comes over to talk to Tootie Jones, no doubt bringing some instruction from Coach Bart Brooks.
Yep.
Quinn Eubank back in for Kate McGinnis. Tootie Jones will shoot 2. Tootie Jones with 14 points, still 9 rebounds. Free throw good. 61-50, Kentucky leads by 11. About 6.5 minutes to play. Tootie Jones makes it a 10-point ball game with her 16th point. 61-51. Bounce pass inside to Strack. Kick out. Now in the corner. Hassett for three. No. Offensive rebound by Key. Another second chance opportunity. Straightaway three ball for Kentucky. It's off the mark. Rebound Avery Strickland. Kentucky's gone cold from distance.
Yes.
Their three-point shooting is down around 25% for the game. Strickland on the other end misses, and the rebound comes down to Tony Morgan of the Wildcats. 2-on-1. Lay-in good by Tiani Key. Tiani Key, that's her first points of the day.
I know.
You jinxed her.
I really did. I almost feel bad.
63-51. Lead is 12. Driving, Strickland. Shot no, but a foul. And this foul is on Tony Morgan, her second. I'll tell you right now, Belmont, a lot of dribble drive. We didn't really think that would be all that successful a strategy.
Right.
But they're drawing contact.
They have, and they've been going to the free throw line a lot.
Avery Strickland will shoot two. First one's good. That is Avery Strickland's first point of the day. She averages almost 11 and a half. Both free throws are good. 10-point ball game. 5:35 left to play. Tony Morgan works against Quinn Eubank for Belmont. Spin move, drive, kick out. Good ball movement. Strack from the corner, misses the three. Avery Strickland with the rebound. Great execution.
Yeah.
The shot just not falling.
It was a great shot.
Sanaa Tripp
Nice.
with the shot and one. She kind of got that shot away a little early.
Mm-hmm.
The timing of the shot drew the contact.
She leaned her body to the right, protected the ball.
Sanaa Tripp with 12 points. It's an 8-point ball game.
At the line for Belmont,
Sanaa Tripp with a free throw. A make here would tie her career high at 13 points. Got it. Sanaa Tripp, a career tying 13 points, career high tying 13 points. She'll probably never forget this day.
Oh, no.
63-56. Kentucky leads as we go below 5 minutes. Morgan fires a pass.
Wow.
One
Good
bounce and it was in
defense.
the second row. They had her in a trap down low.
Yep.
She had to just fling it and
She
get rid
didn't
of
have
it.
good vision in front of her.
Belmont forces the turnover, and that takes us to a timeout. Man, 4:54 left. Fans, you do not want to miss this final 4:54. Kentucky 63, Belmont 56. You're watching the Valley on ESPN. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas coming up in a couple of weeks. And isn't it interesting how over Christmas break, sometimes you see some of the very best basketball.
Yes, you do.
And it's sad because, students are on Christmas break. And
Maybe it's because they don't have school to think about on Christmas break.
you know what? You're probably exactly right. Probably exactly right. They can focus on basketball. Both teams, just basketball.
Yep.
Belmont with the basketball. 63-56. Trailing by 7. Fuller. One dribble. Getting it to Tootie Jones, and then she is fouled. This is going to be team foul number 5, so Tootie's going to shoot 2 free throws, even though it wasn't a shooting foul. Tootie Jones a little slow getting up, I think. But she's seems to be okay. Quinn Eubank, Kate McGinnis switching that
This will
offense
be
defense.
important for Belmont to take advantage of now that there's 5 team fouls.
You're right. You have the sense that Belmont will have some opportunities to go to the free throw line, and if you're going to cut into this lead further, you've got to make the free throws. First one's good. Tootie Jones, of all people, knows that.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty experienced.
Yeah. Both free throws are good. 18 points for Tootie Jones. 63-58. It's a 5-point ball game. 4:40 left to play. Kentucky with the lead. Wildcats with the basketball. 15th ranked Kentucky taking the road trip to Nashville, getting all they want from the Belmont Bruins. Obi goes inside with it. Shot blocked by Hillary Fuller, but they're going to call a body foul. That's going to be on Hillary Fuller. All right, make note. We came in saying Hillary Fuller probably had the toughest assignment of the day.
Yep.
That's her first personal foul.
And that's pretty impressive.
Very impressive, I think, don't you?
I agree, yes.
Tiani Key misses the first free throw. You know, you appreciate the official on that call, not only making the call, but then kind of giving the signal. Dawn Marsh giving the signal that it was down on the body. Second free throw is good for Tiani Key. She has 3 points, 64-58. The lead is 6. And so that helps you understand why the call was there, because Hillary Fuller had good defense on top. Strickland to Sanaa Tripp. Sanaa Tripp making just her second career start. And boy, she has stepped it up. Fuller, nice spin. Shot rolls around and off, no good. Tootie Jones misses on her 10th rebound attempt. But she gets the ball back inside to Fuller. Fuller wants the basketball. Shot blocked, loose on the floor, picked up by Kentucky. 2-on-1, Hassett blocked by Tootie Jones. Amelia Hassett at 6'3".
I know.
Was just blocked by Tootie Jones at 5'7". Now they did call a foul.
They did, yep.
Which is okay.
The body, yeah.
But just it was worth it almost just to watch the block. So shooting 2 is Hassett. She makes the first one. Second personal on Tootie Jones. Second free throw is good. 16 points for Amelia Hassett. 66-58. The lead is 8. Fuller hands off to Tootie Jones. Quick release 3. Won't get the friendly bounce. Rebound Kentucky. Pushing it down the left side is Toni Morgan. She comes to the middle. Shot off the glass, too strong. Rebound. Circles the basket twice and it goes in. Tiani Key has 5 points. 68-58. The lead back to double digits. Coming down toward 3 minutes remaining. Hillary Fuller to Sanaa Tripp. Fuller off the glass. Nice spin on that shot. Hillary Fuller has 11 points, 68-60. 2:50 remaining. Belmont needs a stop here. Belmont really aggressive on the defense right now. Toni Morgan tries to drive. Hillary Fuller gets kicked out for a 3 from Hassett, and Hassett hits her 5th 3, and timeout is called by Kentucky. And boy, I tell you what, Amelia Hassett averages 9.7 points a game. She has 19 today, 5 threes, and that's really been a dagger against Belmont.
That really has, but hats off to Kentucky for finding her, because I feel like their guards, not just their guards, but the team in general has kept their vision out for her, because she has had such a hot hand this game.
Amelia Hassett, 6'3" senior from Australia, JUCO transfer from East Florida State College. Right now, 19 points, 10 rebounds, already a double-double for today. And she's really been, let me just say it again, I mean, she had 11 points in the first half, but here in the fourth quarter, she has 5 points in the fourth quarter, and she's really kind of, I think, been the difference for Kentucky. Lots of great players for the Wildcats, but she's kind of been the one that's been finding her way open.
I feel like when Kentucky, right when Belmont is kind of inching their way back into the game, she goes and hits another 3. She
heads for the corner.
Yes, she knows where to go.
It reminds me of being in elementary school. The times I knew, okay, it's time to head to the corner. I've misbehaved. So 71-60. I will say the possession arrow points Belmont way. Belmont with 2 timeouts left, Kentucky 3. Both teams, well, no, Belmont only 3 fouls, so Kentucky not yet in the bonus. Belmont will have the basketball. Sanaa Tripp splits the defenders. Out to Tootie Jones it goes. Now Sanaa Tripp, quick turnaround 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Tiani Key. Kentucky is going to push it. Now Morgan will slow it down. They'll use a little bit of clock. Clock about to go under 2 minutes left. Kentucky leads by 11, 71-60. Ball knocked away by Tootie Jones. And a whistle and a foul called on Tootie Jones, her third. They reset the shot clock to 20. 1:53 remaining in the contest. Belmont really needs to stop here now. Tony Morgan just using some clock here. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Backdoor the pass. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. And then steal for Hillary Fuller. I think that will be a steal. We'll see if they credit Hillary Fuller with the steal. Sanaa Tripp forced one up as she was tripped and stumbling, but a foul will be called on Kentucky. Jordan Obi called for her second. KK Brody in for Hillary Fuller. Sanaa Tripp will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:25 left. Free throw too strong off the back iron, no good. So Sanaa Tripp will not have a chance to get the deficit to single digits. But she could get it down to 10 with a make here. And that one is good. New career high for Sanaa Tripp at 14 points. Asia Boone in for Kentucky, replacing Obi. 1:25 left, a 10-point ball game. Belmont showing some pressure. Looks like a trapping zone press. Good ball movement by Kentucky to break it. They get it down court to Hassett, and then wisely Hassett gets it to Tony Morgan to save it and take some time. That's what you do when you're a senior. She knows the game plan.
It's not her
Coming
first
down to
rodeo.
1 minute left. Pass left. Shot for 3. No basket. Rebound Tootie Jones. Rebound number 10 for Tootie Jones. She has a double-double. Shot up is good for 3. Timeout Belmont. Tootie Jones, 18 points. Correction, make that 21 points for Tootie Jones. 21 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
Kate McGinnis will check back in for Belmont. There is a timeout on the floor, but it's a 30, so we'll hold it here. 21 points, 10 rebounds for Tootie Jones. She also has 5 assists. And 3 steals. Goodness. Game of the year for Tootie Jones.
I know. What a stat line.
She's had some great games. That my goodness, this is just fabulous game for Tootie Jones. 71-64, 7-point lead. Still 52 and a half seconds, Ellie. As a player, you're looking at that clock and you're going, it's not over.
No, it is definitely not over. 52 seconds is a lot of time still.
Belmont once again comes out in a press. Tootie Jones will guard the inbound passer. They get it in. Key and then back to Morgan. Almost threw it away. She's double teamed. Finds Strack. Now they're saying foul. Sanaa Tripp commits the foul. That's 3 on Sanaa Tripp. 41.3 seconds. Not that much time because Belmont had a good opportunity perhaps for a steal there. So not that much time taken off before the foul.
Tony Morgan may not be the person Belmont wants to be fouling to go to the free throw
Well,
line.
you might be right about
you
that.
know.
86% for the season. She did miss her last one, though,
That's true.
but not this one. Yeah, Tony Morgan, one of the best free throw shooters really in the country. You get up in that 86 range, you're
Right.
in rare air. She hits them both. The lead is 9 for Kentucky. Sanaa Tripp pushes it down the left side, finding Hillary Fuller. McGinnis on the give and go. It's knocked away and stolen. Belmont turns it over with under 30 seconds left, and now Belmont's going to probably commit the foul.
The Belmont foul number 13,
Avery Strickland called for her fourth. 27.3 seconds left.
Tony Morgan at the line for Kentucky.
And this will send Tony Morgan back to the line for two. Still might not be the person
Still,
you
I
want
was
to
going
sit
to
on the
say.
line.
I mean,
First one's good. Boy, that's just a sweet shot.
I know. It's
isn't
just
it?
beautiful.
Just a beautiful
Yeah.
arcing shot. 15 points for Tony Morgan. She averages about 12 and a half. She has both free throws. Lead is back to double digits, 75-64. And timeout on the floor taken by, I think that was taken by Kentucky. Let's wait and see. Yep, it is taken by Kentucky. I say that's a break for Belmont, except that Belmont doesn't get to move
Right.
it forward. One timeout left for Belmont, 2 for Kentucky right now. I promise you Bart Brooks is wishing he had one of those 2 timeouts
I
in the
know.
first half that he
I
really
know.
had to take. Still just one left. With Kenny Brooks calling this timeout, you get to call the play,
Right.
but you don't get to
But you
advance
have
it
to
to
go
the
the
forecourt.
whole, length of the floor.
And it doesn't appear at this point that Kentucky will press, but we'll see. 27.3, 11 points the Kentucky lead. Well, some pressure as
A little bit.
Tony Morgan is back there to at least keep Belmont honest. Sanaa Tripp pushes it, gives it off to Avery Strickland. Avery to Tootie Jones. Boy, Tootie Jones drains the three. Give Tootie the ball, right? 75-67. And there's the foul committed by Sanaa Tripp. And that will be 4 on Sanaa Tripp. 11.9 seconds left.
Yeah.
8 points the Kentucky lead. And it's going to be Morgan at the line. And another make for Tony Morgan. And boy, you just got to give kudos to Tony Morgan because she's getting sent to the line,
Right.
but she's draining him.
Right. Under pressure.
Gets them both. And now Belmont. Nope, Kentucky, another timeout. So Belmont will still have its timeout. And,
Right.
and again, you got to bring the ball down the floor all the way. But one good thing about Belmont holding on to that last timeout is if you have trouble inbounding it, you
Right.
still got the timeout
Right.
in
You
your
still have
pocket.
that.
So a 10-point lead for Kentucky. Well, with 11.9 seconds left, you have a pretty good idea how the game is going to turn out now.
Right.
This has still been a great
Oh, it's
basketball
been
game to
a
watch.
wonderful game.
It's
I
been a
mean,
really good
the
game to watch.
intensity from both teams was great.
And I think Bart Brooks can be pleased as he's moving into conference play with what his team has not only what they've done, but what he's learned about his team, what his team has learned about competition,
Right.
and
Right.
it prepares them well.
I think so too. I think many of the games Belmont has played this non-conference season will prepare them.
Boy, look at Sanaa Tripp. She is pushing it. She lays it up. She lays it in. Another career high for Sanaa Tripp, 77-69, and that's going to do it. Belmont will hold off. Single-digit loss to number 15 team in the country. I think if you're Belmont,
Yeah.
you're feeling okay with that.
Right. I
Yep.
agree.
I think you're feeling pretty okay with that. Good ball game. Nothing to be ashamed of out here, really, for either team. Now, Kentucky is going to certainly want to address their three-point shooting, but a good ball game really had by both teams. I think we'll take a look at our Edley's Barbecue Player of the Game. And for my money, your player of the game today has got to be Amelia Hassett.
Yeah.
As Hassett comes up with 19 points, 10 rebounds. She had an assist along the way, a block, a steal. But boy, the threes by Amelia Hassett seemed like every time Belmont would start to get close, she'd find herself open in the corner and drain it.
Really separated.
So your Edley's Barbecue Player of the Game has got to be Amelia Hassett of Kentucky. Let's go chat with head coach Bart Brooks. Here's Landon Seacrest. Landon?